Hello everybody, hope everyone's doing great. Today's video is going to be basically setting up a simple Express app. If you guys are yet to hear of Express, it's simply a web server project that allows you to build web applications, and I recently released wewillcode.com on Heroku, built through Node. I use Express. And I just thought it'd be cool to make a video to kind of show you guys how to set something up similarly. If you guys are kind of like new to Express, this will be a great introduction for you guys. So the first thing I want to do is open up my code editor. Once we have our code editor open, I have a plugin for the terminal. So I get my terminal open. The first thing I want to do is change directories into my desktop. Once I'm in my desktop, I want to make a directory. I'll call this folder Simple Express App. Then we want to change into there. So Simple Express App. Now we're inside there. We can open it up in Atom. So we can look at our folder structure. Right now it's empty. Let's go ahead and push this in. So the first thing I want to do is do an npm init. npm init will allow us to create a package.json file with information of our app. I'm going to go ahead and leave all this blank. Once we have that, we can see here we have a package.json file that was created. Next thing we can do is install Express. npm install express -- save. Once we do this, first, I want to open up my package.json so you guys can see we have no dependencies here. And a dependency is basically when another person downloads this project, the dependency will be there, and when they do npm install, it will install whatever dependencies were in the package.json. And you guys will see what I mean when I press enter. So press enter here. So it's installing Express, but it's also saving it into my dependencies here. As you guys can see now, dependencies have Express. So now that we have Express, we could go ahead and create a new file. We'll call this index.js. Now that we have that, let's open index.js. Now that that's open, we can require Express just to get all this stuff. We want to require it, and then app will invoke Express. So once that part is done, we can now begin with app.listen. Specify a port here. 3000 will be the port that we listen in. We're going to then also do this callback function, which will just say something like server is listening. So now with this, let's try our npm start. So we are getting an error. So it's missing a start script. The first thing we want to do is go into our package.json, go into our scripts, and whenever npm start is typed, we want it to run this command. And this command will be simply node, and then the name of the file that we want run, which is index.js, comma, save. Once this is saved, now when I do npm start, it will look inside this package.json in the scripts for start, and it will run this command. So server is now listening. So with the server now listening, we could, that's a new window, we can now go to localhost 3000 and cannot get root or home page. So the reason that we can't actually get anything is because we haven't told our app what to do when it gets to the home page. This is our first route we will create. We do an app.get, and in our app.get, we want to specify the home page, the root, and when they go to the root, we want to perform this. So important thing to remember is that our callback will have two parameters, rec and res, short for request and response. So if we want to simply print something out, we can just do a res.send, and in here I can specify even HTML. Say hello world, save this. So you could restart the server by pressing Ctrl+C and then npm start. Whenever you make changes, it's always good to restart your server. If you ever like hitting your head against the wall, not knowing what's going on, remember that you need to probably restart the server. Okay, so now we can come back over here and try again. And as you guys can see, we now have hello world. So that's basically the basic setup of a simple Express app. And in the coming videos, we will look further, deeper into the Express features. See you guys then.